the moves and see how you did it.
And now we are in the Italian opening.
White castled kingside. Good! The king should be tucked safely away until there are fewer dangerous pieces on the board. Black moved, knight, captures on c3. White moved, b, captures on c3. A must move. Black then played, bishop, captures on c3. I think this was a mistake. White moved, bishop to a3. I was very pleased to see this move. Black moved, knight to e7. Well, well, well. It looked like your opponent wasn't in such a greedy mood this time.
The player has been against the king. It's the queen that comments.
Previously he tried bishop captures on a1. The move he chose this time looked much more reasonable. Black tried to reduce the reach of your bishop and prepared to castle. The next move was rook to c1. I think this was a mistake. A more effective move was queen to b3. You launch a double attack on the bishop and the pawn. Your bishop and queen work together very nicely on this diagonal. A very important principle in chess. If you want to win, your pieces should be active and coordinated. You should try to get as many pieces involved in the action as you can. In addition, one piece should help another. It is a mistake to attack with just one piece. The next move was bishop to a5. Next, queen to a4. Next came pawn to c6. There followed bishop captures on e7. Black moved, king captures on e7. White continued with queen to a3. Check. I think you had something slightly better. Pawn to d5. Black moved, pawn to d6. Of course, there wasn't much choice with that move. White continued with knight to g5. Regretfully, here I thought your opponent had a significant edge. The next move was bishop to e6. Well, he made the best move. Sadly, I thought your opponent had a clear edge. White replied bishop captures on e6. Sadly, in this position, your opponent had a distinct advantage. Next, f captures on e6. I could see nothing better than that. White moved knight to e4. That was certainly not a bad move, although it was not my first choice. I think you would have had better chances with this move. Queen to e3. Black moved rook to f8. Oh, he slipped up there. He should have chosen bishop to b6. White moved knight captures on d6. Black moved queen captures on d6. White continued with queen captures on a5. That's the move I would have made. Black moved queen captures on d4. Next, rook c to d1. I was delighted when I saw you play that move. Unfortunately, in this position, your opponent had a clear edge. Black continued with queen to f4. The next move was pawn to g3. That was certainly not a bad move, although it was not my first choice. I think that a slightly better move was queen to c5 check. Black continued with queen to f3. What a klutz! I would have played queen to f7. White moved queen to c7, check. You were playing very well at this point. Black continued with king to f6. I couldn't see anything better than that. White replied rook to d4. This is not the best move. Due to my evaluation of the position, rook to d7 would have been better. Black moved pawn to e5. I have no idea what was running through his head. The best move is king to g6. The next move was rook to d6, check. Crafty. I really thought that you were crushing your opponent at this point. Black moved king to f5. White moved queen captures on g7. The next move was rook a to d8. White replied queen captures on h7, check. On the money. Black moved king to g4. Next, rook to g6, check. I believe that white has a winning advantage here. Black moved king to f5. The next move was rook to h6, check. Black was in trouble. Black moved king to g4. Next, queen to g6, checkmate. Truly fine. As a result of this game, you've won 16 Power Chess rating points. Say, this match is really getting interesting. I look forward to your next encounter with the old boy.